Today we're talking about a type of transformation called a translation. A translation is a transformation in which a figure is moved up or down and right or left on the coordinate grid. It's also known as a slide. Let's look at identifying translations. We want to look at how did the figures move. Example 1, let's look at A. I have my original triangle and the image of the triangle. So how did that move or slide? Well, it looks like it slid down and to the left a certain number of units. Example B, my original rectangle, and here's my image. It looks like my original rectangle moved up and to the right. And the last example C, the square, my original square, looks like it moved down and slid to the right to form that image. So just like with reflections and other types of transformations, we can use coordinate notation to describe the images of figures after a translation on a coordinate grid. For example, here, the translation is moving up 2 units and moving left 3 units. Here's my original rectangle, and there's the image. I look at the rule to make this translation, and the rule is I subtract 3 from my x-coordinate and add 2 to the y-coordinate. So let's look at the point that I have noted on each of the rectangles. On the original figure, this point in the upper right-hand corner, the coordinates are 2, 1, and on the image, the rule said that I'm subtracting 3 from the x-coordinate, so that would be 2 minus 3. And then for the y-coordinate of my image, I'm going to add 2. So I have y plus 2, which is 1 plus 2. So I get the new coordinate of my image as -1, 3. Let's look at the next example. Here it said I'm moving this triangle down 1 unit and to the right 2 units. Let's see what happens here. I look like I have the rule x plus 2, y minus 1. So I'm adding 2 to the x-coordinate, and I'm subtracting 1 from each y-coordinate. Let's see what that looks like. Well, the point that's marked on my grid here, on these 2 triangles, I have x, y. The original figure right here is, the point is -5, 2, right here. And the image, after applying this rule, let's see what happens. I get -5 for my x-coordinate plus 2, which gives me -3. And then for the y-coordinate, the rule was y minus 1, so that becomes 2 minus 1, or 1. So my new coordinate, after this translation, is -3, 1.